Number 5. We give credit to YouTuber Sylvia C for this video. Sylvia had been featured here before, but this time the footage is even more chilling. In light of extreme paranormal activity, Sylvia installed cameras, and the camera in the kitchen particularly told a story of its own. At first, we hear a loud clanking sound followed by a lid falling to the ground. Next, we see a cupboard door begin to open and close, and just after that, the lid of the bin starts flapping open and closed. The cupboard door begins to move again, but stops just as another cupboard and drawer begins to open. Moments later, a container on the counter starts rattling and stops before a lid starts sliding on the sink before coming down, flying to the ground. Number 4. An unidentified woman shared her Ring camera footage after capturing the most disturbing occurrence you'll hear today. As the footage begins, we see a lady rushing out as gut-wrenching screams can be heard coming from down the road. As the video progresses, it becomes apparent that a girl seems to be in distress and danger, but it's only as a vehicle comes past that you'll realize that we all just witnessed an actual kidnapping. Number 3. An unknown explorer decided to explore an out-of-service sewer, but nothing could have prepared him for what he would come face to face with. The footage kicks off with the camera facing into the poorly lit sewer, and while it was no doubt eerie, nothing is happening. Then out of nowhere, a large unidentified creature with glowing eyes peeks out at the explorer and disappears briefly before showing itself again. The explorer seems to give chase, but the video is cut abruptly. Number 2. This video features a woman who hands down has some of the most terrifying paranormal activity.
Dr. Kostler, it's Mary. It's happening again. The water just came on. I'm hearing noises. My dogs are going crazy. Yes, I'm calm. I'm hearing stuff in the kitchen, in the bedroom. I don't know what to do. Oh my God, the water just turned on. I'll call you right back. Oh my God, go away! Leave us alone! Oh my God. Philip, come in here!
The video begins with a woman turning off the faucet. She makes a call to a doctor to explain that she's experiencing some strange things, but before she can even finish, the faucet opens on its own again. She ends the call, turns the faucet back off, and proceeds to walk into a dark room. She then tries to tell the entity to leave, when almost instantly you can hear her dog bark, followed by the sound of things coming crashing to the ground. When she goes to check, she realizes that her entire house had been completely trashed, and the faucet was back on. She calls a dog and tries to leave, but a door slams shut in her face. Number 1. We give credit to Jasim079 for this video. In this video, Jasim decides to explore an abandoned building, and what he captures is straight up terrifying.
يا جماعة ما تلاحظون ان هذه كلها تتحرك؟ كل هذه كلها بسم الله لا اله الا الله اعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. لا اله الا الله لا اله الا الله. لا 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 لا, لا يا جماعة لا 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 لا, لا. يا جماعة أنا ماني قادر من ريحة الكلب والله العظيم انتم أعزكم الله. لا إله إلا الله أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. لا 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 لا, لا. والله العظيم ماني قادر من الريحة يا جماعة. استغفر الله ربي وأتوب. لا إله إلا الله.
As the video starts, Jasim points to the light swinging, when all of a sudden, the door begins to bang open and closed. He ends up running towards and then kicking the door, but finds nothing until the door behind him begins to move on its own, sending him running to the other room where the light seems to be swinging again. A loud sound is heard, and as he jumps, he sees the door had moved yet again. At that point, he seemed to want to run for the stairs as the door begins to rattle, followed by intense knocking. He starts to pray loudly as he walks back to the door, but ultimately decides to leave the building while the knocking seems to be getting louder.